Welcome to your Egyptian weekly forecast using the Auset Egyptian Oracle cards. You're joining Priestess Melissa of Venusian Empress Oracle. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at the energies and see what the weather is looking like in the energy of the forecast of the cards for this week. So we see a Nine of Pentacles, as well as a Six of Cups. A little bit of a decision we may need to make here. Is this a soulmate trying to make an offer to someone who's single? Wow, that could be something exciting. Looking forward to coming up to Astara energy starting tomorrow, Monday. And new moon on Tuesday. Wow, leap of faith. Perhaps in a direction of becoming single is what this is looking like based on what I'm seeing at this time. Now do bear in mind that these are general readings which may or may not resonate with you. But if they do in any way, thank you for hitting the like button. Four of Wands and Fool coming out today. Yeah, so definitely all around a decision of the home, whether to stay or go. Should I stay or should I go? Well, you gotta let me know. In any case, yes, and let me know down in the comments how these may be resonating as well. If you need a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out at VenusianWays.org. We are also going to be using the Astrology Answers Tarot is what I was just showing you, and this is the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify the Celtic cross thread around all of this. We'll be getting some advice from the Divine Doors message cards. Beautiful. I love this door. Very ornate. As well as love messages from the Lovers Oracle cards, which I do every single day on all of my readings. So great reason to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And do stick around to the end because I will answer one question for you with my handy dandy divination coin. Let's go. Thank you so much to Auset, the angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. Show us what we need to know for the week ahead. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. Auset Egyptian Oracle cards in the mix. We're going to see what's going on for our weekly forecast. Egyptian style, baby. Maybe ascending, awakening at this time, healing with that Ankh energy. I think a lot of us are going through that right now. If you think about that, that's kind of what it seems like, you know, balancing out, going in the right direction, up, just like a seed when it sprouts, it pushes through the earth, and that's why we need to continue to move up towards the sun, towards all that enlightenment and understanding we are seeking perhaps at this time, right? But it does require us to be honest with ourselves, and sometimes that hurts a little bit. Let's be honest. What's going on for us this week? We have the Scarab. I do feel like you're definitely getting a little bit of a thicker outer shell about you, protecting yourself more with those cobras at the bottom. Like I said, you could be protecting yourself as you are healing, as you are awakening and ascending at this time. Spiritual transformation. This is like that butterfly energy. All right. And the number on this card is a 53. So this is definitely around your heart, protecting your heart at this time, perhaps. 8 is infinity. We saw a lot about soulmate energy and things like that. Could be twin flame energy with the 4 wands energy. We always think 11-11 with that, right? So you could be healing, going through a lot of challenges at this time in your own desert of sorts, if you will. All right, with that set energy. I do believe that is a 37, which does come to a 10. You are making choices that are going to help you to get out of the desert. 444 I just saw on the timer. You could be seeing repeating numbers, that one in particular at this time. Great Pyramid, Mystery and Ceremony coming to a 12 and 3. making that reconnection back within yourself, awakening with the raw energy coming out here, seeing things clearly, and protecting yourself once again, all right, as you move forward, but healing and learning. Perhaps learning more who you can trust. Make sure I read that card right. Ooh, it might be a 33. I'm going to go to it real quick. With the Scarab, that would be very powerful, actually. It is. It's a 33. Triple master number here. All right? Whatever you've gone through recently has really taught you a lot. It's really helped you to put on a thicker shell, if you will, to be able to get through life and to come out still being able to feel, you know, not closing yourself off to the degree, you know, because of life that you can't experience the divine, if you will. So this card says, Kephara is the Lord of becoming, the one who becomes. This is the form of Ra, and we did see Ra. We don't see it now, but we did see it in the shuffle, right? Ra is that eye, that ability to see your way out of any challenges, right? To tap into your wisdom, to that Ra energy as we see at the top here on either side of the Great Pyramid. This is what's going to allow you to take the mystery out of what's been happening and to be able to ascend, right? All of these challenges that you may have been experiencing. This Ra, the sun god, as the rising sun and the ancient Egyptian name for the sacred beetle. The scarab is the symbol of transforming qualities of the sun. The scarab was placed over the heart of the deceased during mummification to ensure the spirit was liberated in the afterlife. All right, so this is your time of liberation from whatever you've been going through up to this point. It's like that seed bursting open. You're going to be allowed to awaken and arise out of whatever this situation or situations, you know, maybe your life has seemed like, any of you have ever seen that Lemony Snicket's movie, series of unfortunate events. Maybe you felt like your life has been nothing but something like that, or Groundhog Day, right? You try to do things differently, but ultimately you still wake up to the same thing every day. Channeled message from Kephara. I am reborn and I come into being. Hence, I am Ra, the rising sun. Observe at first just a beetle or being of no awareness, and then you will see an emergence. Great change is occurring for you now as you awaken into higher consciousness. And coming from the darkness into the light can only bring joy. Divine intervention has occurred on your behalf. So thank me by meditating upon my image for further transformation. And just this past Friday, we got the energy of, or last Friday, excuse me, the energy of the butterfly maiden, the butterfly queen, excuse me. So this energy has been coming through a transformation, and it just makes sense because of the time frame we're in of spring, right? But this is that time that we can best take advantage of it, especially with Ostara, just on the heels of it, you know what I mean? Tomorrow we will be in those energies, and you can make that choice. Endings and beginnings have been a big one too, with that stardust energy on Friday, right? So yeah, if this has been calling to you, really pay attention to it. So here's the forecast for this week. For abundance, take time to look inwards for new ideas on creating abundance. What seems lost will be returned. For love, good for existing relationships, but new ones will have difficulties and need to be worked through first. For work and career, good for activities involving flying and preparing for new projects. Allow time for recognition of your work. So put the effort in, in the time that you're waiting. 10:01. Allow it to reflect in your work that you have been putting in the effort behind the scenes. For travel, wonderful for flying to sunny places and spiritual retreats. For health, that sounds good, by the way. For health, slow improvement and inner work will assist you. Walk in the sunshine if tired or depressed, and consciously draw in the healing rays of the sun to your body. So that's going to be very important for you right now if you're drawn to this message. Walk out in the sun more. Outside in general is always good for us. For the family, some resistance from family at first about your new focus on spiritual matters, because hey, that always happens, right? People are always going to challenge us when we implement new rules, say for kids, same for adults. They're going to try the boundaries and see what they can get away with, you know what I mean? But just stay firm and let them know, no, this is me. It's all good. I'm not like this drastically different person, but I just have a different understanding of things now. For the future, excellent after a time of rest and inward looking, as you are reborn into higher consciousness. I love it. Beautiful. So you are going to see your way out of this situation, out of the desert. It's assured as long as you continue to go within, as long as you continue to draw your attention away perhaps from the circumstances and only look at the solutions and allow those solutions to come through and to be nourished so that you can move towards that new and be protected in the process, Yeah. What a wonderful message for the week ahead. A lot of change though. And I can tell you just from the transformation in my teeth, like it's good. Like I'm gonna love the end result, but like every time you put a new aligner in, it's tighter, and so like what, I don't even want to take them out right now, but at the same time I don't want them in. But if I have them out, like now I have to just eat softer foods. Okay, anyway, so we have a Four of Wands and a Seven of Pentacles energy coming out here. Definitely have been looking at perhaps, where our life has been going, particularly perhaps in relationships, family members, romantic partners, being honest with ourselves about if this is the type of person that perhaps as we're making these changes, can they go with us? Are they on the same level is what this may be. And maybe it's been hard for you to be honest with yourself about that because maybe that someone can't go with you, if you choose to accept this, path ahead, if you will, and see things the way that you need to see them. King of Pentacles energy, you are about to regain your stability if you stay on the course that you're on, if you don't allow distractions, because you have had some injustice, all right? Definitely you may feel like someone has caused you some injustice, and that's probably what's caused you to have this shell on at this time. Unhappiness for sure with that Three of Cups energy in reverse. Could have been a third party. You could be healing from that. Somebody that cheated, somebody who was an alcoholic perhaps. You've been spending a lot of time alone for sure, but now's the time to really move out of this place of being in the dark is what I feel. Queen of Pentacles energy. We've got King of Pentacles here. So are you trying to balance yourself out? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Five of Cups in reverse. So this is good. You still are healing in a sense, but you're on the better side of it with that Five of Cups in reverse. You know what I mean? Yes, this may have caused you some challenges, but you know that if you focus, you're going to be able to receive the guidance you need to get out of the desert. You'll be able to see that path. You'll be able to have everything you need to protect you while you're going through this. just like in the desert, right? And this is almost like a watchtower is what I see with this energy here. That's what it reminds me of. Did anybody else think of that? Let me know down in the comments. All right, Three of Pentacles energy. So the way you see the situation, it's all about partnership, you know, and really it feels like there were too many people, you know, in this situation. There was too much secrecy going on, perhaps, you know, and somebody was left out, and somebody always is left out when it's a situation like that, right? Success, you know, maybe the way that you see is that by being able to see what was going on here and at least get out of a situation perhaps that you weren't really happy with anyhow, you know, was actually a blessing for you. But you could be wondering, will you ever find that one person that you really can trust that isn't going to bring you more burdens, perhaps, you know? And I feel like this is why you've got your armor on, if you will. Feel like you can, you know, do bad enough by yourself. And I feel like really your focus is, if I'm honest, you know, getting whatever you need by yourself, trying to find that equal balance of the masculine and feminine energy within yourself, and just making that plan, you know, to move forward solo dolo if you have to, because you know, in the past maybe all you were dealing with is people that were holding you back or causing you more trouble than they were worth, more money in the end, you know, that kind of thing, waiting and spending more money on yourself because of your health and that kind of thing, maybe feeling like you had more aches and pains and things of that nature, and realizing that this has really been a big burden for you. And I feel like if you continue to move forward, you know, as you're trying to perhaps go through this transformation, you're dealing with somebody you know you can't take with you, it is going to be nothing but a burden, because you're basically going to be, you know, discounting yourself and telling your higher self, yeah, I know that I should be doing this, but I've got this relationship and it's nothing but burdens. It does nothing but hold you back. It does nothing but weigh down your energy. That's the injustice here, right? Spirit wants you to move forward, doesn't want you to be weighed down. The Chariot is here, but we need to be healed. And where is that? In the heart and the mind. Justice, right? So is your heart as light as a feather, or do you still hold some unhappiness, some resentment, if you will, that's keeping you from rising? We got Two of Cups in reverse energy coming out with this Three of Cups in reverse. And what fell over here was Ten of Wands. This person brought nothing but burdens. This relationship, this lover's energy coming out with the Three of Cups in reverse, has left you in a very unhappy state. Even if you're not giving them another chance, and you know that you can't because this person is just not honest, it still doesn't make you happy, right? That you had to cut your heart off. You literally had to go cold on this person with the Hermit and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You had to cut your energy off from this person, you know? 1111, it feels like it was very karmic, because it left you feeling like, what the hell happened here? Since you're inside, I'm feeling like this person, you know, left. Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like, you know, you're realizing that this person, more or less, by dealing with them, was affecting you and what you were able to bring in. You know, love and money is very much connected, and when your emotions and your energy is off, it's not going to allow you to really step into your power, right? You're going to spend too much energy worried about what's going on behind your back, perhaps. And this does nothing but leave you in a state of burnout. You know, right now I feel like you're focused on seeing your value and worth and really healing from this situation that caused you so much pain, perhaps. Did nothing but stress you out, for sure. And you still may be thinking about it, but you know ultimately what's most important is for you to keep your eye on the prize and keep moving forward, right? That's what I feel. Celebrations, or I would say with this energy, honestly, be happy that you were spared from any more of this confusion, these lies, manipulation is what I heard. Now, this person was always moving the goalpost, as they say, you know, always making future faking and making promises to you, when behind the scenes there were other, you know, people in the mix, in the plans that you weren't aware of, right? It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but in any case, you were like, no, I'm not dealing with this kind of energy. That's not who I am. Yeah. This person may have thought that they were going to have success. You know, maybe they were doing some spell work behind your back and thought that they were going to, maybe they were taking your energy is what this was. Yeah, karmic situation. Very interesting with the Five of Cups. It was all about your energy for some reason. You could be someone who is tapped in. You know, that energy is more powerful. And, you know, it's like they work for the dark side. They keep you in this state of not being able to heal, right? Because you're constantly feeling like you're never going to do anything but run into these type of relationships that are never going to go anywhere. Again, you may need to work with and call upon Metatron so that you can heal, so you can get back into that place of belief that not everybody's going to stab you in the back and watch until you die kind of energy, right? And then turn their back on you, like they never knew you. Ten of Wands energy. Yeah, this person is definitely watching you if you're not with them. They're seeing everything that they did to you, just like we saw with that Ten of Swords energy where that guy was watching, 2222. They knew exactly what they were doing, you know, and they're still watching you. But you're working on not being worried about this any longer, which is really good. And the more that you can clear your mind of all of these challenges, the more you're going to be able to tap in to the wisdom of Spirit to be able to help you to rise higher, even higher than you ever were before. And yeah, they're going to see you all right. They're going to see you lay all of these burdens down, and they're still going to see you be amazing because you love yourself, right? They're just going to have to watch from the sidelines now. That's what I always say. All right, let's get some divine door messages out, shall we? Well, let me know if this message is resonating with you below, and definitely hit the like button. What is the advice moving forward for this week? A moment's joy. Wow, that is very bright. Look at that. A moment's joy says, stand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Wow. So it's like, you know, no matter what you go through, everything has to end. Everything has its ending. Everything has its beginning. Sometimes we're not in control of how long that is. But we still have to be able to be in a place where we can heal and move forward, regardless of what challenges may be presented in our lives, to our hearts, on any level. Look at this beautiful energy. Distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. It's time. The time has run out on whatever this situation is, and now it's time for you to dream something even more grander, my dear, is what I'm hearing at this time. You are meant for so much more. Do not ever succumb to any situation on this earthly plane, but rise higher, rise above it is what I hear Spirit saying. Here. Let's get some love advice moving forward. What do we have for love? Love advice. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, we got some passion coming through here. Be careful, because as you tap into this energy, you do have to know how to use it wisely so that it doesn't overcome you. You know what I mean? This card says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. But be wise in how you enjoy it, for sure. And we have another card coming out here today with soulmate energy, right? This definitely is a beautiful energy to be able to share intimacy as well as to be able to see each other's soul, right? And to know each other at that level. That is cornucopia. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Definitely work on those yellow heart, solar plexus chakra is going to be the main energy that we're working on at this time. Raw energy. So definitely get you some citrine or yellow topaz to work with. All right. So you can be able to protect yourself as you are rising, my dear, because you are very, very precious to God, to all that is, you know? But you have to know that as well. And know that it is wonderful to make these connections, but we can't get caught up in this, you know what I mean? It's beautiful to be able to have this, but that's just icing on the cake. All right, guys, are you ready? It's time to put all these burdens behind us, don't you agree? Let's get an answer for you, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, the answer for this week and today is yes. I love it. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and bell notification, and let me know below how this resonated. Also, don't forget, tomorrow starts the Ostara period from the 20th through the 23rd. I will be doing a live reading tomorrow night with my wild wisdom of the fairy oracle cards, doing a fairy oracle spread. We're going to be looking specifically at what may be coming up for you at this time as you're moving into this new moon of the spring equinox. All right, time to plant those seeds. You ready to do it? I will see you tomorrow for our Crystal Magic Monday and live tomorrow night. See you soon, and bye for now.